Thanks for stopping by, guys. As always, I'm the Media Junkie. Hey everybody, it's the Media Junkie from the Culture of Pop. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing awesome, stupendous, and amazing. I'm doing just beautiful today, and I'm bringing to you a trailer called Chain Reactions. Now, what this is, and only because I watched the first 10 seconds of it. So I am going in blind, as usual. We are going in blind. We don't know anything about it. Well, I do know something about it. That's what I was going to say. It is got Patton Oswalt, Stephen King. It's going to have a bunch of celebrities in it, I'm supposing. It's called Chain Reactions because it's all about reactions to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre or about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre making and so on and so on and so on. So that's what we're going for with Chain Reactions, which I think is a pretty cool name. Is a pretty cool name for the movie. But it is a documentary, and it's like I said, it's all about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So all of you out there who love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, tune in right now because you're going to get your first reaction look at Chain Reactions, which is all about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And if you stay tuned till the end, I'll tell you what my thoughts are on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay? Okay. Here we go, guys. Chain Reactions. Let's check it out with a little Patton Oswalt to start things off.
My first viewing of Texas Chainsaw Massacre happened on my friend's ancient early 80s VCR. The title sounds like you're chewing on flesh. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre was always presented to me as a test. Are you hardcore enough? And that was part of the danger and excitement, the feeling that you were watching something that you weren't meant to see.
I definitely think that's the way I ended up watching it.
Admire this movie so much. It's got a classic primal horror movie feel to it.
It does. I mean, the fact that it was made in the 70s is almost another option, too. I mean, that makes it even scarier. I think that a lot of the stuff that was filmed in the 70s on film looks really creepy. Some of the horror films from that period of time, creepy. What about Skinamarink? We just had that big, huge success with Skinamarink, what was it, a year or two ago? And that was very 70s looking. Well, I mean, what you saw in it. But it was that 70s look, man, that gritty look is what does it for me. If I see that in a new movie, I think we talked about it in another horror movie that I had said, and they had that 70s look, man. It's really, any of that vintage look or 70s look or, I don't know why it's just the 70s, but the 70s were a gritty time, folks. They really were. It was full of beautiful disco and all that stuff in the latter year, but in the first part of the years and in the middle of the year or in the decade, it was very gritty. And the only reason I know that is because I'm a Gen X baby, but I was born in 68, so I actually lived through the 70s at a decent age. I mean, when near the beginning of the 70s, I was 6, 7, so I was capable of knowing, what was going on. Yeah, that's enough of the 70s, but stuff creeps me out.
Every frame has something unnerving in it.
Yeah.
Like even a long shot of the highway, then there's a dead armadillo.
In some ways, I see a book like Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy and Texas Chainsaw Massacre as fraternal twins. The slaughterhouse, the bolt gun.
I think of that moment in the van where the hitchhiker shows them
so
the photographs of the meat. Very heavily reminiscent, I think, of a Francis Bacon. And there's Leatherface vibes there for me.
Texas Chainsaw expands my notion of what art even is.
There's one shot in Nosferatu that totally mirrors the shot in Texas when she gets up off the swing and walks into the house. She's literally walking into a slaughterhouse. She doesn't know that, but we do.
映画監督としてのなんかシンパシーっていうか近いところ、あの時に少年15歳の時に悪魔の生贄に出会わなければ、確実に自分の人生っていうのは
It's just so brutal, guys.
違っていただろうし、おそらく映画監督にもなっていないだろうしっていうお手本のようなそういう存在で。
Oh, 7852, he did that, the Hitchcock one. All right, guys. I'll definitely check this out. I will never ever check out the Texas Chainsaw Massacre again in my life. As I promised, I'll tell you my quick story, which isn't much. I will say that it is like a snuff film. I will say that I think I was either dared or I was at somebody else's house when I watched it. I definitely wasn't at my house. At that time, Friday the 13th was the most I had seen that was, that graphic. And yeah, I saw it and I remember I was horrified. I was absolutely, just the time amount, I thought I was horrified and I thought some of it was a waste of time. Just the constant scene of her just screaming at the dinner table with the rest of the family, just screaming and they focus on that for so long. I get it. I understand, but man, it's just, and some of it's just, it's not even definitely one of those movies like Taxi Driver that I've mentioned that because it's so depressing, I won't go back and watch it. I've seen Taxi Driver, I think twice, and my daughter wants to see it, and I'm like, you'll have to watch it on your own. I won't watch it again. It's because it's just so depressing. It really is. And that's what this is for me. It's not just depressing though. This one's just filled with just nastiness. This is what they meant when they said nasty, screen nasties in the 60s and 70s in the London or Europe or whatever. The nasties. Yeah, I mean, it really is. It's probably the closest you will ever get to watching a snuff film, which, I mean, I don't want to, but it horrified me for a very long time, enough to have images still in my head. And I'm going to say I was probably 16, 17 when I watched this, maybe even 18. But I don't give a shit, man. It really did something to my mind. And I think I watched it again with somebody because they wanted to watch it. And it was just like, I barely watched it. I just didn't want to. And it's just so brutal. And I guess I'm giving awesome recommendations for people who really like these kind of horror films. People who like Terrifier like this. And I know you're going to say in the comments section, there's not an ounce of blood in it. But, he doesn't really do anything. It's all. And I understand that. It's not even. Maybe if there was more gore in it, I would have. It's the fact that there's no gore, but everything else in it is just horrifying. I mean, the family, everybody, Grandpa, the lady just screaming, the whole dinner scene. I mean, it's brutal. Anyway, I'm not speaking to anybody. I'm preaching to the choir, I guess I should say, or not speaking to anybody who doesn't know anything about it. But yeah, I was horrified by it. I'll never watch it again, but I probably will watch this, even though it's got some scenes in it or whatever. It doesn't bother me or disturb me. It didn't make me fearful. It just really is just brutal and horrendous to watch. And I know people like this, like the Terrifier fans, but I just don't. I don't. But I'm not saying it's not a great horror film. It is. It did its job for me, so hey, whatever. Anyway, guys, you tell me what you think in the comments section. Great, interesting topic to talk about, this Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing. Were you frightened by it? Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? Is it one of your favorites? Blah, 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 and so on. Otherwise, guys, I am the Media Junkie from the Culture of Pop. And like, comment, share, and subscribe if you would, please. And I'll see you on the next one. Doing marvelous today. I'm doing splentastic.